So I'm making pants because I changed the payment pay structure and all this stuff. Oh yeah, sharper scissors are so nice. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Let's. That's an interesting choice. her facing. Black at her facing. Okay, I see. Okay. No idea what that means. Ah, finally. I've been waiting to cut you up for so long. I've never found a use for you. This is apparently a Alpha Industries Inc. I got it for like $30 at a thrift store. Apparently it's like $200. No one ever wanted to buy it from me. So I'm just gonna cut it up. I don't care anymore. Very messy. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Thanks. Hope you like and subscribe and enjoy. So, not much. What's up with you, Kings of Cat? Hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna ignore the other person for saying, I don't care what you say or think about my space. Oh yeah, I wanted to cut up that too. I don't want that anymore, so I'll use that as well. Where is it? Is it on the rack? No, I don't think so. So it must be down here. Damn, where did it go? Oh, there it went. Okay, good. This one's going bye-bye as well. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing. I have no idea. I don't know who you are, but hope everything's all well for you. Huh. I just wanted the out fabric. I didn't care about the inside fabric. So I met someone that claimed to like put all the work. By the way, no skills. By the way, whatsoever. They claimed to like redo all the lining and garments that they had for sale. I know they were lying. They never told the truth about anything. But like, why would you want to take a pre-made garment, figure out how it was made, and then just do the lining part and then redo the lining? That I mean, that just takes that. I don't know what. I don't know who you're trying to prove here, or what you're trying to prove, really. Like, I mean, it was false information, but like the average person's not going to understand. They're going to think that you're some garment constructor. Like anyone can say they're a garment constructor, but like you need the actual work to back it up. And as a garment constructor, I would never want to actually redo the lining on a pre-made garment, unless if I made it, because then I have the exact lining pattern here, and I don't have to redo all the work. I'm okay with that. But like, no, I would never in my entire life even like want to touch lining that wasn't my own. You know, personally, uh, that's just me though. That guy also claimed to sell 10,000 hoodies in his first weekend of ever selling anything. So I don't know. I don't know how someone could say that, but yeah. I guess I'm just saying I don't believe everything that I don't trust. I must have trust issues or something. I don't trust people all that much. Oh. Ooh, that's a good zipper. Ooh, that is one thing that I want to keep in this whole project is the zipper. I'm just gonna, just to keep it safe and sound. I'm just gonna cut it right here just to make sure that the zipper does not get cut. Ah, okay. Keep the zipper for later. Ooh, it came with the seal guard. Zipper guard. There's no way it's past an inch. Oh, that'd be one big zipper. problem is just all this. These pockets have their own. Oh yeah, forgot. Talking about Levi's. So it's okay for Levi's to go call it, to like an American white company go to Japan and like like make Japanese, denim and Japanese things, by like buying up a factory and spending their billions of dollars there. But the second I, take a hanbok and with permission and make it sacred and make it, with my current life and like what I love about it and all that and change it to Americans, I get hate for it because I'm on $1 billion company that supports your company. So fuck you. Go fuck yourself, all of you. I can do whatever. If they can do that, I can do what I decided to do. And if you want to hit me for it, I'm okay with that. And I'm talking about people in the industry. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Hey James, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I don't know if anyone can see what I'm cutting and showing. I wasn't paying attention, but let's see. Ah, there he is. Fuck you, Levi's, and fuck you, fashion industry. I hate you. You're full of bitches. Oh. Got radicalized by the stupid people. They radicalized me. Hope you everyone like and subscribe and enjoy me yelling in the void again. Because no one gives a damn about me. Oh, and that's okay, because I'm not that important, and I don't want to be that important. But anyways, that's why I'm using Levi's in this project, because of their ignorance and stupidity of people. I think I'll cut up this, and I think that'll be just about it in terms of like garments. No, I always have stuff I can fall back on and do something with, but no, don't answer the call. Stop, spam call. Okay. So I got a rabbit hole on Instagram about these online influencers in the fashion industry, and what the fuck crazy these influencers have entire teams manufacturing lives, claiming sustainable and made in America. Well, yeah, I mean it's Sheen, right? I don't know what it is. I mean, I mean, I knew that, but like, yeah, I mean, it goes beyond Sheen. Sheen's the one that gets Sheen's the easy, low hanging fruit. But that's the same thing. But they don't go after Levi. They don't go after like the companies that are like this one girl goes crazy finding stuff in all their videos. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really easy to like point that stuff out. But once again, it's low hanging fruit because it's easier to look at Sheen because that's an actual Chinese knockoff factory that's popular, and you can go around and figure out all the drop shipping and whatnot. But like, no one goes after Levi's. No one goes after the big major companies. They're all afraid to. I'm not afraid to. I think that's pretty obvious. I'll just talk about it and say whatever I want. I never want to change my pricing. So t-shirts and hoodies are the same price. I'm gonna make pants $300, and then I made my blazers $500 plus. And I did that because I didn't think a $50 difference between the blazer and the hoodie was good, but I wanted a middle ground to like bring back the $300 items. So all my pants are gonna be $300. And I don't know if that's a good. I don't know. That's just what I'm doing. I don't care. People don't buy my stuff anyways, so it's just gonna be that way, and I don't give a damn. I just want to be fairly priced for all my work that I put in. You know, cleaning sustainable and made in America. Yeah, that's a complete lie. The lots of those things are all lies. I feel you on that. It comes to calling out the big ones as well. Yeah, it's easier to do like low hanging fruit like Shein because they're Chinese and they're Chinese based, and it's easier just to look at Shein and say, oh, they're all the problem. But no, Shein is just the tip of the iceberg. They're all the same. Just that when you can easily attack something because because it's another country, and it's not like loved like Acne Studios, for example. Acne Studios audits, yes, they do audit their factories beforehand, but we know auditing isn't perfect. And they go all over the country, they go all over the world. Do they manufacture more than one? They don't have one solid place that they always manufacture, and it's always guaranteed. They don't even manufacture in their own country, which is like Switzerland or whatever. No, they go all over the world to manufacture. I don't trust that. I just don't trust that personally. But that's just me. But of course, what the hell do I know, right? I'm a nobody. I don't even have. I'm literally, my bank account's in the red. Got no money, got no power, got no attention, got nothing, and I'm okay with that. I'm still gonna say what I want to say because I'm pissed. Like, and all these people that work at these stores and everything, they actually have like money, power, clout, attention, celebrity clients. All those brands do have those things as well. They go there and they know what they're buying, or they think they know what they're buying, I should say, a brand name. And then there's me. Yeah, that's what I thought. This was okay. I knew I stitched this right. I just wouldn't have, you would get this stitching in a factory. But it's just that when, I knew I just did it in a very unconventional way where my mentors are like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, yeah, you're right. I am doing things that I shouldn't be doing, but I always have to experiment and try stuff out. Yeah, I knew that was stitched. I knew that wasn't gonna fall apart. Like, it wasn't typical garment construction, but it was made in a way that was gonna like ruin everything. But I don't trust Acne Studio. That's what I'm trying to say. Because like they have such low end items available to the point where it's all like, so they have $80 hoodies that just copy Kanye West. They're the exact same thing as Kanye West hoodies, maybe less cropped, but like how are you getting that for $80 or $90? Like without, first of all, I don't even see you're mass producing it. But like, what factory are you using? You know, like, is it really ethical labor if you could charge $80 a hoodie and mass produce and make that many and sell that many? I don't know. I'm skeptical of that. I'm 100% skeptical of that. So yeah, I'm still keeping items $300 and under. Just that my blazers raised because I didn't like the price of my blazer structure. Because I thought $50 difference between a blazer and a hoodie wasn't. I don't know. It didn't feel right for the amount of work and time and energy I put into a blazer as compared to a hoodie. So, yeah. So oh well, you win some, you lose some, right? Also, my line blazers I'm selling twice as much, pretty much, because the amount of work and energy and time it takes me to make a line blazer. I'm not, I don't care if I sell this stuff. No one buys my stuff anyway. Like I said, no one buys my stuff anyways. Actually, just about no one buys my stuff anyway. So why the hell do I care if my price is lower or whatever? I just don't care. I mean, I care, but like people aren't buying my stuff anyway. So like, what's the difference between my blazer now? Like the same amount of customers I'd have. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I can't even buy groceries, so why the hell do I care? That's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Okay, that's like enough fabric, I think. So I'm gonna make the fronts now, then the backs, and then the sides. Luckily, this is all like pre-patched up, and I don't have to do that much more work. Just the front. Cool. I know what I want to do. I want a sleeve actually this. Would this work? I don't know. The sleeve. I mean, it is a thin. Actually, wait, hold on. That's all I want to do it because I like the way it looks. As soon as you get like, here's the thing, everyone. As soon as you like get like real celebrities and like real like big actual people, like not just a fashion influencer at 6 million followers, whatever. That's not Hollywood. As soon as you get like Hollywood, you talk about Levi's and like actual big, gigantic, huge brands. That's like the scary door people are afraid of opening because they don't want to be harmed by or they don't want their reputation or whatever the hell. I don't know what it is. I don't by those huge, they don't want those big brands to like hate them because they have actual money and power and that little person is still nothing compared to the actual celebrity and A-list celebrities and the people that wear their stuff and the people that support them and whatever do brand deals with them. They're the actual people in power. A 6 million person with 6 million followers on TikTok, yeah, they have they have like clout, but they're definitely not a celebrity. like they're not in Hollywood. They're not actual people in like that field. So yeah, it's easier to attack those. It's easier to have beef with those people than an actual billionaire brand. I didn't realize my videos were bringing you to a, you liking my videos was bringing you to like me making fun of Anna Wintour. And when I put that to Instagram, I didn't realize it's like liking it. Anyone that liked it would bring a rabbit hole of like making fun of fashion in 2025 or exposing fashion in 2025 or whatever in 2020s. That's kind of funny, actually. Haha. Okay. I'm probably one of the few people that criticize Acne Studios out of just like the stupidity of some of their designs. But that's just me. I think this will be fine. That'd be interesting. Actually, that looks interesting. my bobbin's not working with me right now. Okay. Now it's steady. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm looking for something, everyone. I'm thinking, oh, what am I looking for again? I just had it, but then I put it somewhere, but then I lost it. Just like everything else. All right. Well, I'm thinking, I'm gonna. It's the problem with this. I always I can't notch anything because I search it. So. Uh, okay, good. Got one front cut out.
Forgot to iron. Oh well.
I'm gonna get hate. You didn't iron it. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes I like him. I like imperfect seams. I don't I do. Like those people that hate imperfect seams probably hate Alexander McQueen. Actually, no, excuse me.
Oh, Alexander McQueen's so cool, so out there, so different. Didn't do perfect seams and didn't iron stuff and whatever. When I do it, I just get hate. You suck.
Fuck off. Funny. But anyways,
Whatever, it's fine. I don't know why I didn't iron it. I'm not looking for the hate. I just, I mean, I did iron this garment forever ago, so maybe that's but it's flat enough. It's not wrinkly. That's why you iron stuff, so just get all the wrinkles out. But oh, maybe I did iron. I don't remember anything. I'm so focused on getting the project done. Okay, now I'm thinking. I got the front. I need to get the back. Actually, I'll just put it all here for later, so I remember. Okay. People suck. So easy to criticize someone for doing one thing they didn't like. Or one thing, whatever, I don't know. I don't know the whole story. I don't know everything behind everybody's why they do something. I don't know. Okay. Or why they don't do anything. Whatever the story is.
I don't like these buttons.
I don't like buttons. I never liked buttons.
Oh, no, it's not. So the other two just come off right away. Actually, this will work. Yeah. Oh, no, there's a button right there. Let's see if I. As long as I don't get the button, oh, it has to be in there. So good. However, I'll have to just take away that button. Oh yeah, that's great. Just want to make sure one more time because I'm paranoid about this. We still have time. That's the front, anyways. That's the wrong side. What am I need the back. This will work. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you like and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. I do appreciate that. It means a lot to me that people enjoy me yelling and watching me make shit. I think this might be the only go I'm gonna make this week. I'm gonna be slow during the summer. I'm gonna try to do at least one a week because like it's the summertime. I just want to relax. It's too hot to work all the time. So I'm gonna be making a lot of pants this summer because I just want to. I don't have any pants for sale. I don't need to get at least some pants for sale so I can like justify my pricing for everyone.
You know what? Because of because this does not want to work. It's not laying flat perfectly, which I suspected, but the other side is. I'm just going to change sides. That'll work. Okay, now I need
the next one done. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you like and subscribe. Or whatever, I don't know. Well, thank you for liking the video. I do liking the live stream. I appreciate it. Hope you subscribe as well. Oh. Eventually, it's going to be a video. I don't even know if anyone really watch. Sometimes the algorithm gets my VODs out there. Sometimes it doesn't. Everything's just dependent on, I guess, like what happens. just do this to be? Come on, just. Nope. I go through so much thread when I do these projects because of the way that I top stitch everything. If I didn't top stitch like this, I'd be using Windows thread. I don't know why I do it like this. Maybe I just don't feel like surging sometimes. And this just does the exact same job. I'm not anti-surger at all. You could probably tell I use surger all the time. I just... Sometimes I just like the aesthetic of it. I think it's aesthetically pleasing. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you like and subscribe. Oh no, they always saying like and subscribe gets you more, likes and subscribers, and it does work, but it's only like 1 to 2 or 3 people every single time. So I don't know. I don't have whatever, like those people that get 100,000 views on a video or whatever. I don't have those numbers. Especially since I started doing everything my own way. Beginning, I had more of those numbers, like a way higher number of people watching when it was way more mainstream. Then I just went underground because I preferred it. Hello, everyone. Hope you like and subscribe. I'm making a pair of pants today. I don't usually make pants, but I got inspired to start making pants because I needed something to leverage in between my pricing of my garments. So this is the middle ground. Hello, everyone. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you like and subscribe, and thank you for subscribing if you have done that already. I do appreciate it a lot. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you like and subscribe. And enjoy watching me make me yell in the void of no one listening. Okay, let's see. Okay, what am I thinking? I need to iron that. Put me on that. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you like and subscribe and enjoy it. I am making pants right now. People love pants. I don't know why they love pants. They love pants more than hoodies, more than or slacks, or whatever you want to call them, as my chosen dad calls them, slacks. They love slacks, pants, whatever you want to call them, trousers, over like hoodies and blazers and all the other things that I make. There's just like this weird uptick in trends of pants, and people want to make pants for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like every single one I see on TikTok, there's always someone making pants. Like that's like their favorite thing to make. No, there's different levels of pants, and the pants are some harder to make than others, and some of them lie about making their own pants and whatever. But pants are popular. They're probably one of the most searched things, which is why people watch these streams when I'm making pants more so than when I'm making hoodies or something. Which I don't know why, and no one ever comments, so no one cares, or no one ever tells me why their obsession with pants. But just what I've noticed from being on the internet. Now, I've always had this pants pattern for like over a year now, but I just never like. Well, that was just for I wasn't ready to make it yet because I wanted to establish what I cared about the most in the beginning, and now this is me establishing. This is just the extra part. This was just this is what I needed to do. I did what I wanted to do. Now I'm doing what I need to do, which is make pants. I don't know why. What's up with your obsession with pants, everyone? None of you ever tell me. I think there's way cooler garments out there than pants. Like I prefer blazers and hoodies, and but that's just a personal choice. maybe because I'm also like a contrarian or something. I guess because like I look at you know the anti-trends, and blazers and pants are tend to be like for old people. I mean blazers and pants. I mean blazers. I mean hoodies for young people, like younger people. Blazers are for like old people. I mean that Mr. Beast was wearing that like whatever you want to call it, whatever he wears the tuxedo and the or the blazer you want to call it. I think it was like a tuxedo by class by default, but whatever. He wears the he always wears a during the winter time. He wears a hoodie and a tuxedo blazer thing all the time. So, and all of his crew and staff wears it too. So, I didn't know when I started that, I didn't know he was actually wearing that. Just kind of funny how that ended up being. But I'm just talking about the biggest YouTuber right now. I don't know whatever you think about him, whatever, that's fine. At least he actually cares about, his chocolate company. So that's decent. He's an exception to the rule. But, I hate billionaires still. Like, I always make fun of them. Not every billionaire is pure evil. Majority. But I can't say everyone is pure evil. But I'm talking about most of these fashion brands and how, all these people have, how these brands have like, an unbelievable amount of customers and they still want to make the cheapest crap and sell it to you for the highest price possible. Or on the converse, I mean on the on I don't know, I don't know. Or the the other side of it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, I don't know what word I'm looking for. But you could look at Levi's, okay, and you can be like, oh well, they've been around forever, yada yada, blah blah blah. Yeah, but look at what they did. They bought a factory in Japan, and then took and made like the cheapest version of Japanese denim,
by getting a whole bunch of like cotton from around the world and made it as cheap as possible, and spend a lot of money on shipping and all that. But it doesn't really matter because it's we're talking about Levi's. They have enough money to do whatever the hell they want, and then they sell you, and then they don't even cut and sew it in Japan. No, they hire the factories in China, which I don't trust any factories in China whatsoever. Personally, I don't care how audited they are, how much money you have. I never trust them. Or a fashion brand that big, I don't trust. And then they go and then they cut and sew it in the factories in China. So they ship it again, and then they ship it again, and then they ship it to all the stores and sell it for $150. So you're getting low end Japanese denim, which is like this. Japanese denim is like a big pedigree thing around the world. It's supposed to be considered like the best of the best, but like you're literally getting it for as cheap as possible and selling it for as cheap as possible. Because corporations like to sell the cheapest mass-produced crap on the planet. So when I make a hanbok, when I spent years of my Korean family and make a hanbok, and I have no money, I'm broke when I do any of this. I get hate. I go, you're just, you're not respecting the hanbok because you're a white guy, whatever. But when Levi's does it, these people are so stupid. I can't say that word I want to say. But that's what they remind me of. But anyways, people are so stupid because like when I do it, it's not okay. But when Levi's does it, a $1 billion exploitative company does it, it's okay. They don't get any hate. They just like, I want to buy your stuff and sell it because people are gonna buy it anyways. Because it has all the buzzwords, Japanese denim and stuff like that. But if you really look at how it's made and how it's built, it's really made like crap and built like crap. But whatever. It's Japanese denim, so it has that pedigree behind it. But also, we're also speaking about ruining something by making it corporate. But whatever. Of course, people hate it happens all the time. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you like and subscribe, and maybe you could think about next time you're purchasing something. Anyways. It's not like my garments are perfect. My garments are full of mistakes anyway, so. But I'm also not a factory worker, and I don't want to be one. So. Anyways. So I got the backs. I need to sew some things together, I realized, because I didn't realize that this wasn't sewn enough. But I can fix that. Okay. Anyways, just something you guys can think about next time when you're shopping, or when you think about something as like, pay the higher price for the actual Japanese company. Don't pay the lower price for the American company that just doesn't actually care about anything besides profits. I know that's hard to do, especially in this economy. So don't get me wrong. I mean, everything is so uncertain. But you're not. It's better to make sure that you actually help people that need it versus people that don't need it. just because we're living in a multicultural world, I mean, racism is going to go nowhere. Like, but just because there's more people accepting of other, multicultural things and all that, doesn't mean doesn't mean that like you shouldn't still go to the corporation taking advantage of it. That's all I'm trying to say. I feel like that corporation's pure evil for doing that, and I feel like they're even worse because they have the money to do whatever they want, and they saw that uptick in trend, and they just like the second they don't want it anymore, they can just sell it off because the Levi Strauss. Average person can't do that. They don't have no money. An average person in Japan is probably struggling right now. You know, as compared, and and look at Levi's, they just take advantage of it, and they eat it up, and then they say how cool they are for wearing Japanese denim because it's the trend. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the answers are. I mean, obviously, I take Korean American garments very seriously. So like I actually learned how to sew a hanbok, like a hanbok and everything like that, and asked for permission. And I got really good with my Korean American family, and I'm just not someone that can go in and buy a Japanese denim factory and make $150 items and then resell them, sell them in stores across the country. I would never be able to do that. I don't have the money for that, and I wouldn't want to do that. But like for it's okay for them, Levi's. Levi's don't get any hate for it because at least publicly, I don't know. Yeah, it's true they brought jobs in to Japan, but like people are already going to do their own things. And I actually, follow. I actually know a Japanese company that follows me, and I follow them. So, but what I'm trying to say is that, and I know people in Japan, so I'm a follower. But I follow someone. I follow people in Japan. Makers in Japan. So it's not like me just talking out of my ass or whatever. I'm actually speaking from like experience from just going around stores in my own state or my own city and seeing that, and then getting like the backlash from just the store owners and the people that work at the store, as because it's a small store, they can have more of an opinion than like Macy's or whatever. And I'm hated, and I'm the evil one. But then Levi's is cool because they have billions of dollars, which I think that's dumb. But whatever. What do I know? I don't even have $20. So I have nothing to lose from any of this. I don't care if Levi's hears this and sues me. What are they gonna sue me for? I have no money. And then like the store can't sue me because once they're gonna have no money. So but also it's more than one store that sells those Levi's things. So when I'm speaking with the store, I'm speaking about like every store that sells Japanese Levi's now. And they're all evil. I don't care. They're all just doing evil for the world. So also they told me they would never watch my live streams, so totally chill with that. Okay.
Hello. I didn't know you said hi. I apologize. You know, I didn't see that. How are you? Hope you like and subscribe and enjoy. Is that a bot? Is this because I've seen this before? I'm wondering if these are bots because I've seen this hi thing before, so it just makes me wonder. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope you learned something. I hope you think about purchasing things and stuff like that. You know, especially right now when the world's going. uh, I'm just gonna sew the tags on now, so I don't forget later. Otherwise, I will forget. Okay, great. Now I need to cut out the sides because the way that I made these pants is like I'll show you everyone. So everyone, the way that I made these pants is like this. So that's the back. That's the front. These are the sides. I'm about to cut out the sides. So um, yeah. Comfortable, nice pants. And these ones are going to be for sale. The ones I'm going to make. These ones are not for sale. I'm keeping them for myself. But the ones I'm making right now are going to be for sale for $300. If you're interested in purchasing them, they don't fit you. You can go to a tailor, and they can help. They can make it fit for you. Because I can't do everything. I only can make like one size. Anyways, I'm thinking. Hope everyone likes and subscribes. Thank you so much. Mm. Let's see. How does this? That's the front. That's the back. Where did it go? Where did I put? Nope. Damn, I just lost it. How did I just lose it? I lose pieces all the time. I don't know why. I cut them out and then I just instantly lose them. This happens all the time. How did I just how did I even Oh, there it went. Okay, that's why. Oh, okay, now I needed to keep these in check so I can't lose them for later. Otherwise, if I lose these, they're like, I'm just gonna put them on the chair because I don't remember. I have to search them later once I'm ready to search them. How's my battery life going? It's fine. Okay. But thank you for liking the video or the live stream or the later the video. I do appreciate it. Hope you subscribe. Hope you think about the fashion industry. Maybe next time we making a purchase or whatever. I keep on saying it does matter to me deeply. I know I say it maybe like in a way that maybe like it could be like maybe not the most palatable, but you know I'm also angry. That's another reason why I say it like that because I'm like upset at the mistreatment of things and it's deeply unsettling for me. So like I just couldn't like I couldn't like I don't know if any of you have children. I know some of my moderators here are new parents or might have friends that are had newborn children, and yes, luckily they're all in like they're not in the country where they have to where their children can go to school and they don't have to actually worry about like being a child labor for some billionaire brand. Okay, they can actually get an education, which actually means a lot, which is a great thing. But like these exploitative brands like Levi's, for example, doesn't care and just wants make as much money as possible. But if you ask the CEO, and I don't know if the CEO of Levi's has children or not, but if probably I don't know if it's he or she, but if they do, I'm sure they would want their children working in the factory. I'm sure they would want them to get an education and be happy and get paid fairly for their work. But of course, we don't live in that world, unfortunately. So that's why I talk about it. That's why I'm miserable about it. I know what I want to do. Actually, this one. We have super comfortable lives. Even poor people in the United States live way better than the average person. I don't know why we did that. Oh, this actually works out just perfect. The other one, not so much, I think. Maybe. But anyways, this gives me exactly what I need in the moment, so I'm just going to take my advantage and stick with it. I'm gonna sell all this. No, it doesn't fall. And that's not gonna work. But I did that. It'll work.
At the end of the day, a lot of these things are just like, what am I trying to say here? Just a shitload of fuck. Classic AVGN way to put it, but yeah, I mean, it's just like, manipulative, performative, money making acts, which is obviously something that I don't agree with because, I don't know, corporations just kind of suck. I mean, in the way that, in like their loyalty to them too, it's just, especially in the United States, it's just disgusting. Like, oh, like you made it, like you're allowed to do that. I'm like, I don't know, are you really allowed to like manipulate and exploit people for money? I don't know. I guess so. But whatever. I mean, it's the same thing as like those people that say, "Well, why don't you make more garments every day or every single time?" Or like when you make a garment, why don't you make more? You know, just Americans just don't want to stop working. Like, I don't want to make 13 garments a day. I want to make one every week. I want to relax. I want to chill. I want to enjoy my life. I want to make videos. I want to talk to my chosen family. I want to go ride my bike. I don't want to be stuck behind a sewing machine my entire life. Just because I love doing this and love talking about it, I'm passionate for it, doesn't mean that it's I want to do for like I don't want to do it every day for the rest of my life. I could do it nearly every day if I chose to. But like I like things. I like enjoying things. I don't I'm not even exploiting myself for some money. And no one even buys my stuff. Like fairly few people buy my stuff anyway, so what do I care? Like I can't have it would take me 5 years to make 5 racks of chlorine. I mean it would probably get exponentially quicker every year. But like generally it would probably take 5 years. People are like, why don't you do that? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess I just don't want to be a slave to my own work. Like it's so easy to look at, to go buy and thrift. I mean, I'm sure picking it is the harder part, figuring out know what's. But whatever, like anything can change. Like I saw Pokemon cards that were $600, some are worth $5,000. Okay, so like I've seen a whole bunch of just stuff like that. So I'm sure it's so much easier to get a whole big storage full of clothing that that's going to sell like Levi's and resell it for $30. Like there's people that are going to buy that. A lot of people know Levi's. A lot of people are going to purchase it. But mine, no one knows me. I'm not important. I don't want to be important. I don't care. I just do it because I love it. No, there isn't. But I'm not going to exploit myself for some profit because I like to relax and rest, chill, drink alcohol, and hang out with my family. I actually enjoy that. So, which is like so weird to those people to hear because they're like, well, it took me 7 months to make 30 garments. So, and I have the proof. You can go watch everything, like everything that I did. You can go back and watch it. For the ones that when I started live streaming 7 months ago or 8 months ago or whatever. I kind of live streamed for a little bit in the beginning. So actually, this is one of the garment I live streamed this one, and I didn't finish the whole process. Someone was just being annoying. So yeah, so then I stopped that for a little bit, and then I got the courage to live stream again. And ever since then, I've just been live streaming ever since. And at first, I wasn't really talking about what I wanted to talk about because I didn't know what to say or I didn't know how to say it. And then I just said, fuck it, I don't care anymore. And this is me now. And I don't know what any of you guys are doing when you're watching these things. I don't only like I know a few of you do projects when you're watching these live streams, but I don't know all of you, so I only know the ones that talk back. Oh, thank you for liking. I do appreciate it. Hope you continue liking. I'm just trying to spread awareness on things. I'd recommend for all of you not to like work every like try to get days off. Like don't be ashamed to use your your time off. I would never be ashamed of it. And if my boss made me feel ashamed for using my time off, I'd get a new job. But that's just me though. That's just how I am as a person. I have no idea what that was, but okay.
Wait, did my needle break? No. Oh, I see what happened. My bad. That's what that noise. How far did I stitch it? Ah, pretty far. I didn't realize that the bobbin ran out. I probably need to change this needle, to be honest. I don't know why I'm not changing it. That's what I thought, the bobbin ran out. You know, I'm going to change the needles, everyone. We think. Okay, size A needle works, whatever. I don't know if those just fell out or those are new or what. Oh, those are new. They just fell out. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Where am I? I'm thinking I need to find the screwdriver in the way. Landmine of crap. Maybe this will work, right? I think. I have no idea. Oh, wait, no, there it is. That's what it was looking for. Oh, nope, did it wrong. Ah, that worked. Okay. Okay. God, got a nice new needle. Thank God. I needed a new. I just think I needed one. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Um, yeah, I know I speak radicalized stuff about the fashion industry or whatever you want to say, but like, I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. Like, you really don't have to believe anything that I say or care about anything that I say. But like, I try to like make you aware of the weirdness of it, the awkwardness of it, the stuff I have to experience. The weird, like, it's okay for Levi's to do whatever they want to do because they're billionaires, or they can get away with it. But like when somebody, when nobody does it, that's not important. It's easier just to say that, oh, you're evil. So I just don't get it. I don't get it. Obviously, there's just one young kid that keeps on he'll say the funniest, he'll roast me, and I think it's the funniest shit ever. And like, he'll like call my garments like once he compared my garments to like some like French monk or something like that, and I was just laughing my ass off. And like, like I have a sense of humor about it. Like, I'm not here to like whatever people. I don't care if people roast me. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're like sincerely roasting me and it's actually funny, if it's hate, then I'm like, I don't want to hear like that. But like, if you have like a sincere joke to say, I'm down to hear that because like I think that stuff's hilarious. Like, you know, but that's just a personal choice. I have a sense of humor about it too. What is obvious humor and not just like you just being a hater. Because I don't have time for hate. But jokes, I'll take that all day. I don't think he watches my live streams, by the way, or watches my VODs or anything. But it's just kind of funny. I don't know if he's in his 20s, so I'm almost 30, so I guess as a young kid to me, I guess. But stuff like that, like I better forgot to do that. But anyways, yeah, I laugh at what people have to say about my stuff, so I'm open to criticism, but I'm open to hate. No hate. Hate the corporations, not me. I didn't do anything. Oh, I need to cut out the poppy. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you like and subscribe and enjoy watching me make some pants. I don't know how long it's been. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. 1 hour, 139 minutes. Oh, that's not that bad. Pretty good pace, I'd say, for this. Which I'm actually surprised my pace is like that because I put more work into the patchwork this time. Also, I'm not feeling sick anymore, so yeah, I feel a lot better now. I get sick very often, so.
had this designer. I mean, she has like teams and money and whatever all over the world, kind of a thing. Work for $1 billion brands, whatever, $1 billion families that can do like expensive things. Like she was like, why are you doing this like this? Like, I'm just not. I don't know why. It's like you should, like it's just how I want to sew. Just how I want to do things. I just do it because I want to. I don't like. I don't even try to like be like a contrarian or anything. I just want to sew differently. And like trust me, I learned how to sew like everybody else. But I just one day woke up and started sewing how I wanted to sew. Like obviously I still use the basics and like proper garment construction techniques. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know what my brain just like, nope. I'm done with classes. I've learned. I'm gonna do my own way now. So she's all like, you should be not. And I'm like, I don't know. But as soon as I like told her that like I had mentors and I was actually doing it on purpose, it like clicked in her head, and she's like, "Oh, it's you just." And she actually met my first mentor, so it's not like, you know. So it's not like me like doing it because I don't know any better. It's me actually doing it because I choose to do it. Like obviously my work could be more polished. I could line everything, but like I can't afford lining every single time I do something because I am poor. Like I don't have more than like sometimes I only have $200. I have to buy food. I have to buy fabric. I want to also like relax. So I want to buy some like something else with it, and then I only have like everything's so expensive. Sometimes I don't even have $10 for lining. So it's supposed to my government don't have lining, even though they should have lining, because I'm just literally poor. So yeah, you know. But I was able to make my last blazer with lining because she actually gave me fabric. So therefore, I was able to spend money on lining and food. Food's more important. Food comes first. No matter what you like, food always comes first. So you know, being broke sucks all the time. Oh, that's fine though. I mean, I grew up dirt poor, so there's really like no difference between then and now. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. What is? Ah. What is this? Ooh, it's leaking all the oil. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Changing the bobbin. That makes. So I finally know what that stuff is. And that makes sense. I accidentally overfilled my the oil by a little bit, and I couldn't take it any out. So that's fine. It happens. At least I know it's oil. which apparently I was supposed to, according to my sewing machine guy when I hired him, replace the oil every 5 years. I don't know about that, but probably is. But he does more than I do. But I didn't like the way the oil was looking, so I changed it. So thanks for the advice, but I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm tired. It's a lot of work. I'm looking, thinking about something. All right. That'll work. That'll work. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I got distracted because I wanted to make sure that everything doesn't fall apart later. Because, I want these garments to last, not just be fast fashion or whatever. I don't know. I also don't agree with the like the fuck fast fashion thing. Like, where's the nuance? Like, oh, I get it. They throw stuff away. Yeah, Americans throw shit away all the time. It's America. What do you suspect? We're built off of abundance. Like, where's the nuance? Where's like the okay? Why are you not mad at the rich people for buying Dior once and throwing it away the next season because they can afford it? Where's that? Where's the outrage? Nowhere. We're worried at the poor people that can't afford garments. They're mad at them for for mass producing those garments for poor people, and then but whatever. I'm not like I get it. I'm poor. I can't go buy. I make my own clothing. I had to learn years to learn how to make good, decent, like wearable clothing, right? So like that's a dying skill. Whatever I know, I heard all the opinions, but at the same exact time, uh, I don't know. I feel like they should be more outraged at the rich people for like taking advantage of like and like owning you and owning all the market in reality because because you're probably selling through Depop or something, or you have a Depop if you do that kind of stuff, right? So the rich people, like all the like BlackRock or whatever it's called, or Blackwater, saw that, bought made the original creators of it billionaires or a billionaire, and then like now they own you and own all your crap because they own the marketplace. So now you're just giving BlackRock more money, or you're helping them develop AI or whatever the hell they did with their money. And for some reason, none of you are mad at that. It's all of you just like, fuck fast fashion. Well, what about the people that own you, or people that own it, and they own all your crap that you tried to sell? I just call it. I don't know if it's crap, but you know what I mean. That's how they see it. They just see it as crap, and they make money off of it. And they own the marketplaces, and you buy and sell through them. So they own you. Okay. Anyways. And that, infuriates me, but I don't think that infuriates the average person. So. Hope everyone enjoys, likes, and subscribes, and they learned something today. Or hope they're working on their project, whatever it is, and you're enjoying it. No. Okay, great. I need to cut out that. And that. I need to cut out 6 more pieces. Okay. I'm taking a break. That was a lot of work. Oh, yeah, right. I need to cut out the pockets. And then I need to cut out 7 technically by default.
Because I think I need to charge my cell phone anyway, so the battery doesn't die later. That was something. Trying to get everything cut out or done by today, but I don't know. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll be working late. Everyone just dropped off after I started taking a break. That's fine. Oh, wait. I know this live stream has a lot of views. Had a lot of views. I can't use it right now. I'm making a short. I mean, 400 views is not that bad. That's what it's calculated at least. I don't know. Thank you for everyone that watched and stayed and liked and subscribed. It means a lot to me. I hope you all like and subscribe. Continue that to grow on YouTube. Makes my day when one person just subscribes. It means a lot to me. That's crazy. Oh, fine, yeah. Just tired. I need to cut out 6 more pieces. They're small pieces, but I need to cut out. I cut out the sides. I didn't cut out all the sides. I cut out the fronts, the 2 fronts, the 2 backs, the left and right side. But I didn't cut out the rest of the sides, which is 4 pieces, and then pockets. So that's 6 pieces. How's it going for you, James? How are you doing? You know, ever since it's weird. Because at first YouTube didn't want to give me 1080p streams. Like I have the internet for it. I could probably do 4K if I had the right equipment, but that's okay. But they wouldn't let me do that. And now they finally let me have 1080p streams, which is so weird. Because at the beginning it was only just through the YouTube app. It's always been through the YouTube app only this whole time, but they let me up the quality on my streams for some reason. And I don't know if that's because YouTube just sees me as a live streamer now, exclusively. That beats are about to pop. Oh God, that's terrifying. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. Yeah. They first they didn't see me as a live streamer, but then they kept on asking me to join their program, their live stream program thing, or to ask me questions about it and stuff like that. So then I joined it, and now they give me 1080p streams, and maybe that's what that means. I don't know. I'm terrified of popping. Oh my God, so much pressure to pop off. I want the pop off though. I'm just making fun of the industry the whole time. Levi's is gonna see that one day and say, "What the fuck did this kid say about Levi's?" And it's like, yeah, I said all those damn things. What are you gonna do? Can't sue me. I have no money. You can't. You sue me for silence, though. I mean, well, that would actually be bad for your company, but I don't know what this button does. Oh, that just turns off the camera. That's a new thing. No, that's always been there. I didn't know. I don't use that button very often. Pop off. Me popping off. Me popping off on YouTube would be crazy. Thanks for sticking around the whole time, James. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. In and out. Bit of code. Wait, in and out? What do you mean by that? In and out. Am I one of the first live streamer? Oh, but of course. Oh, in and out. But of course. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everyone's been in and out. I don't think everyone's been here every single time. you know. Yeah, I don't suspect, everyone, I don't expect people to be here the whole time when I'm live streaming. But yeah, popping off on live streaming, because I don't know how many other people do full cut and sew projects on live stream. Like, I don't know if anyone has that level of transparency like I do. Yeah, some people make videos like me, but the thing is that I always was filming the whole process when I first started. So like that was not like anything new to me. The only thing that's different now is just left it open to the public. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work.
Okay. Anyways. 6 more pieces. This will work, and I don't remember what's what anymore. This all be the shit. Yeah, whatever. This will work.
Okay. This will work because. Yeah. Well, thank you for everyone that stuck by in the beginning or whatever. Hmm. Actually, you know what? This actually works. These pockets are just fine. So I'm just going to reuse these pockets. Okay, good. I don't have to cut them out. Oh, I need to cut out that, but then it'll be done. Right. Oh well. Just the band. I cut out that last. Just want to get this started. Ah, okay. I did it right this time. But I'm still gonna make sure I'm double down on making sure that it's okay. God damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. This might break the needle. It's so thick. Ah. Mm. Ah, I knew this was gonna happen. I don't know why